Greetings, travelers, and welcome back to TolkienCraft 2. Yes, you'll see things look a little different. It's been a while, but I am back on the whitelisted server. It was time to do some maintenance on my base. Looks like I actually got a little bit of a troll. Somebody changed one of the colors on my ender chest, which I did not realize. The last couple of times I figured my mining was done and needed to switch it out. Only it turns out that wasn't the case. It was... I'm just trying to... Oh, it's up there. Anyway, that wasn't the case. It was just a function of me not having... I think I reset the nether. So that'd be it. Not realizing that the color changed, and because it hadn't changed, or I didn't realize that, that meant that everything backlogged, and so the Underdark one seems intact. It's the one up there, which is where I've got a waypoint, and I believe, yeah, because there's one of those castles. One of the lovely things about the Ruins mod is it tends to place things in the nether anywhere and bust through the bedrock. But, yeah, it looks like my pump's gone, so I'll have to, or quarry's gone, so I'll have to get another one for the Nether Quarry. No big deal. There's a bunch of holes up here, isn't there? There's a house, there's another little thing. There's all kinds of bust through on the nether. So, but yeah, so I figured it was time to come here, do some maintenance work, clean some things up. I fixed up the backlog, and take out these guys. Oh, yeah, I should just turn my magnet back on. Anyway, so we can go and take a look at some of the things that need to be fixed around here. Sorry about that, sidetracked. Now, let's see. Let's go back to my home base. And now let's go back to the Underdark. One of the reasons I turned off the magnet was because when I'm here, I pick up everything from everywhere. Well, let's see if and what my quarry is doing. Okay, so it's still intact. That's good. Let's see which direction it was going. I think it's going... Well, it's still going, so I don't remember if it's going that way or not. Oh, I need to fix my night vision on. Ooh, I forgot about that. Oh, look, there's a chest. I wonder if it replaced the or if it took the chest. It should. I'm pretty certain that it is going to I kind of wish that was little particle effects. Did I turn off particles? I think I may have. Nope, particles are on. So, not sure why this is not showing the direction, but at least we know it's still working. So the nether one's the only one I've got to replace, unfortunately. And more stuff. Thank you. But for those of you that it's first time, this is the base that I chose when we first started up the world here. When I teleported randomly, it sent me off somewhere over that direction, I think it was. I came across the village that was mostly intact and decided that this season of TolkienCraft. Rather than build amazing huge bases, I decided that I was just going to take this village, leave it as much intact as possible, and just, pretty it up, make it nice, and call it my base. And I've done mostly that. There's a few areas that I've added, like over here, but otherwise, all the buildings are still pretty much original. The farmlands, those are the same spots that the farms were there before. I just updated them to do what I needed to for that farming. Let's go take a look and see how things are going at the magician base. And you can tell I still haven't finished that road up to there. I'll get that eventually. Hopefully before I start Season 3. Maybe not. Speaking of, Season 3 may very well happen sooner than we think. Content update for TolkienCraft 2 is coming along very nicely. We're pretty much done. I want to say 98% done with all the build work. And at this stage, it is... Did I use that black? I guess so. It's just a matter of getting the quests entered. Which... my quest line that I was working on is, for the most part, done. Pretty sure I got that set up, yeah, with most of that. And this one we still had some. And this one was going to be enchanted books, in case I got them. And this one was just in case there was any more armor that came in. Make sure they're still working. Turn the magnet off before it starts doing things and stuff. Good gravy. And iron swords go over here. And I think that's where they want, is right here. Yeah, iron swords. Ooh, so laggy when I turn everything on at once. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Let it do its thing. So anyway, sorry about that. Again, sidetracked very easily. Squirrel! Yeah, the quest line that I've been working on is, for the most part, done. Tegan's finishing up on hers that she has planned for you guys. And quite honestly, we've got a lot of content coming up. To be fair, the overall quest work that we've done has added probably 200 quests. I think by the time we're done, we will be over 500 total quests in the pack for custom NPCs and over 1,000 dialogues. A lot of work and love has gone into this pack. Come on. Give or take, one of the two. Anyway. I don't have to worry about clay ever again. Withered rib. I think I have those in the storage. Oh, excuse me very much for that. And you just took my dirt. So what do we have here now? We have 43 skulls, it looks like. Not bad. lots of withered ribs. We're doing alright. I don't remember why I did those. Oh, good grief. Anyway, for those of you watching the previous episodes, you'll see a lot of the build work, and I would encourage you to go check out those videos because it shows off some of the build work we've been doing and even a little bit of quest work. Really? More stuff? Please? No more? Stop. No more, please. What was I gonna do? Put this away. And this goes here. Anyway. But yeah, very much looking forward to when you guys can actually get a chance to... I don't remember doing those blocks. Maybe I did. It's been a while. Eager for you guys to play because I think you're really going to enjoy some of the quest lines. When it's all said and done, it actually, I think, fairly well everything ties together. Even those of you that choose the Eastern or West or the Eastern Alliance, or bad, however you want to talk, choose it. More stuff, good gravy. But it ties everything together fairly well in the end when you're done with the entire quest line. So yeah, very much excited for you guys to play. And let's put this stuff away. And let's go back and check on my Botania farm because I picked up a bunch of leaves that I shouldn't have picked up. And who knows, maybe I'll work on this path some more. Let's see, what do we got? And yes, as you can see, Trifle is online. Go here. I know that's all straightened out, and it should be because this should be pretty much full. Because if I remember correctly, I just set it to once the living wood and everything was done. Let's go here. Yep. So yeah, I think it's just somebody was trolling around, which, yeah, it's cool. It's all in fun. Let's see, what was I doing? Seed. Okay, oh, I gotta go get cows, because my cows are dead. One of them is. Let's see. Oh, over here. There you go. It should be fine there. So I wonder why it was overfilling. Or does it just keep harvesting even when it's full, which that seems like a bug that should be fixed, honestly. Alright, so we're all good. Let's take here. I'm sure the fish now is good. Yeah, we're all good there. Excellent. And of course it's got more than enough power because this thing doesn't use it that much. Compared to what this thing outputs. And it's actually powering the farm over there as well. Really? You just come out of the... Why are you just standing there? Anyway, that's creepy. Oh my god, more stuff. Stop. Alright, look. Looks like everything is pretty much in order at this point. I did have, like I said, I had some cleaning up, I had to get some backlog, and I think at this point, these have, or my furnaces have already caught up. And you know what, we're going to show off something. You guys have not seen this part of my base. One, the first level, is the crafting area. This is the one part of my base that I made it look kind of like data center-ish, with these being the, you know, the computer data banks. But these are all the crafting terminals I have, or the crafting CPUs and storage. And then of course I have my molecular assemblers and an array. Now there's actually more than these, I just encased them in stone. And these are just, these are the furnaces I set up for specific. Like if I need crafting of a furnace, or items from a furnace or a pulverizer, that's what those are for. That's it. Down here is where the bulk of my storage is, with some room to expand. Because what I ended up doing initially, I had these drawers, and then realized that I don't need that much stuff. So I ended up getting all of these different... Why is that one? Oh, I forgot to... key it. But this is the heart of the bulk of my storage, believe it or not. There we go. Missed one. Extra supplies as I expand. And I've set this up in a way that I've kind of rearranged it because it was kind of disorganized. But, oh, look at that. I have 2 octuple compressed cobblestone. Very nice. That means I have almost 100 million cobble. That's awesome. But yeah, this is where most of the storage is. The storage, or the AE disk drive, and this is the processing. This processes all my ores that come in. No problems keeping up. Matter of fact, the backlog I had, it went through fairly quickly. And that's one of the reasons every one of these you'll see they have the void upgrade. It's because, well, that was one of the other things I decided. I did not want to, you know, have this AE system that had, you know, 50 different drives and everything. It's there for certain things that I get a lot of, but not enough for a storage drawer. And then these 2 are the only ones that are for junk, because everything else has been formatted. It's one of the things. Another thing I did with my AE system is every drive that I do implement, except for these 2, they're set up specifically for the items. And it's that way on purpose, because again, you'll notice that 13,000, it's because I'm using the storage drawers. And some of them were 26, it's, you know, because of the compacting drawers, of course they hold things differently. But I really just, I mean, let's be honest, I could stop mining today and have enough stuff to do pretty much anything and everything I wanted, and then some. So I set a limitation, 13,000. It's a really nice, good round number, no reason to have more. And I am going to, why is all of a sudden I don't have storage in there? I wonder if that's part of the problem I had. Oh no, I guess I did go in there. It just leaves it up so that I have more than what I'll ever need. Now there's some things like Draconium. I don't have auto processing because I get the dust and I make that as I need it. And then of course there's some other items that are random, like these colored blocks. Those are actually in pre-formatted disk drives. bunch of stuff in there I gotta take out. I have to look into that. I probably have to go take care of something over at the monster base. See if I have enough room over here. Yeah, we do. Okay. But yeah, that's going to be it. Not going to be a really long episode, like I said. You know, I've kind of taken a mini break from building on TolkienCraft because, well, building's pretty much done. Just waiting on Tegan and what she's doing. So, not a whole lot new since the last time. Hopefully the next episode there will be more new information and new stuff to show off. But I want to thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, more stuff. Comment and subscribe. Social links are down in the description, so you guys can reach out to me on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and player.me. And for those of you that want to, I have Patreon to help me. It definitely helps encourage what I'm doing. I mean, I do this because I love it, but when I do have somebody that donates, that just reinforces what I already love doing. It's more of a, you know, it's not all in my head kind of thing. So, you know, appreciate it very much so, and it goes to good cause. That's usually what I use to get the stuff I need to upgrade my equipment, you know, all that. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for coming by. You know, really hope you guys are enjoying the episodes. By the time you're seeing this video, you should have already seen the news update, which is planning on a new series. If you want to know more, go back and watch the news. Should have come out on Thursday. To kind of give you an idea what it is that I'm planning for a series. But otherwise, you guys have a great day.